So this camera is in the case. That's quite heavy compared to other action cameras. Also, what also separates it from other cameras is the fact it only has 2 buttons here. I'll take it out of the case, which is supposed to be good for at least 100 feet, I'm sure. This is the camera. It looks really good. Quite heavy, and only 2 controls. The on, off and mode, and also the snap picture there. On here is the microphone, and next to it is a little LED that lights up when you get a Wi-Fi signal, or if you turn the Wi-Fi on, I'm assuming. On the bottom here we've got this beautiful brass. What we've got here is a nice little door that gets you into where the battery's at, see? And the great thing about this camera is that the door is actually on a hinge. Most action cameras you get nowadays, that just pops out and you tend to lose them, so the fact that this is attached is a good thing. On here we've got a battery, and it's a 3.8 volt with 1100 milliamp hours, 4.18 watt hours. Well, you need that because this is a powerful camera, so that'll probably run quite well. Closed door like that. Okay. On the side here you've got your micro SD slot, card slot, USB and HDMI. With this particular camera, because it takes 4K, 32GB A1 V10. And also, just to let you know, I thought was a bit different about this is, you would normally put this in like that. But it turns out the way this camera is designed, you put the little brass stripes out towards the back, like that. There we are. So that's the front, the bottom, the side, and this side has the loudspeaker. Now we'll turn this on. You just hold this for a couple of seconds and it's straight on. What we like about this is that it has, well, has a touch screen to start with. In there you can see your beep, your mic, speaker, RF and Wi-Fi. The RF is for that wrist strap remote control, or RF could be radio frequency. To turn these on, you just touch that. That turns the mic off, turns the mic on. Speaker, turn the speaker off, turn the speaker on. So this M means that it's in manual. That's a picture of the video camera, so it's in video mode right now. That's the SD card, and you've got 1 hour and 8 minutes on that, by the looks of it. Alright, so that tells you the battery conditions in pretty good conditions, halfway down. This tells you the resolution of the video, which was 2160p at 30 frames per second. And these little double arrows there, you just touch them. That'll take you into video scene mode. We can have it manual, automatic water, riding, winter, diving, or nighttime. Like for example, if you press the nighttime one, you know you're in the night. It's probably got light compensation mode in here somewhere with the electronics, but you know you're in nighttime mode because you get a little moon appearing there, see? So now we'll go there, press M, and now it's in manual mode. On the right hand side, that mode there, you've got video, still, setup, or playback. So in video, there you go, just showing that we're in video mode there. Now if we want to do setup for video, we can choose the resolution. Now check this out. You touch that, you got 4K, 1080 or 720. The 4K is 3840 by 2150p at 30 frames per second. The 1080 is 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second. And the third option is 1280 at 720p at 120 frames per second. Now then, That tells you that this camera only has 3 recording resolution modes. And in actual fact, that should be alright. Because what I've discovered is, if you record in 4K, you have to reduce it pretty much to 1080 during the editing. Otherwise it kind of is jumpy and stuff. And I don't know if YouTube can upload 4K. I'm not sure. So when I'm doing my editing to make the whole my 4K recording work, I have to export it into 1080. So so that, you know, editing programs, a lot of those can't edit in 4K. So that's why we turned into reduced into 1080. Yes, that's yes, the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world. Yes, it's the one. It's the only. It's Peggle. Aye, I'm using 4K. That's right. What do you think? All right then. Yeah, I did the wrong thing. You're supposed to actually record with the sun behind you. Okay, now I'm in 1080 mode. Same garden, same place, different mode. And who's that hiding in the bushes there? Yes, indeed. It is Sir Fry the rooster, overseeing the ladies foraging.